Okay. Have you seen Bahubali yet?
Yeah, I have seen it.
Conclusion? Oh, well, great. Okay. Yeah. We also went last weekend.
How is it? Did you like it?
Very much.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have a site like this, okay? And we
Okay.
have, as you know, that we have a inspect element, okay?
Okay.
It's in your machine also, right?
Yeah.
Find in your Firefox also. But I also have one more feature, that is a inspect element with Firebug.
Yeah.
Are you able to see that?
Yeah. Yes.
And if I click on it, then you will get other options. Okay, this bug option also. So this is a Firebug.
Yeah.
So it's a tool. It's a plugin available for Firefox. You can install it into your Firefox browser. Okay,
Okay. So,
it's very useful. It's very useful. With the help of it, what you can do, you can get the XPath very easily. So if you want to get the XPath of this, you can go and do the inspect element, and you can get the XPath of this. See,
okay.
so this is an XPath through which you can copy the XPath and put it into your find element. Okay, find element dot by sorry find element by dot XPath, and then give the value this,
Okay.
and you will easily you will track this particular element with
Okay.
the XPath.
Okay.
Okay, but what is the this is called an absolute XPath.
Okay.
Okay, so in absolute XPath, the XPath is nothing but you are actually tracking the particular element from the starting. Okay, so if I will go above, then how this XPath works? First, it is taking HTML, then
Okay.
it is taking body,
Okay.
then it is taking div. There are so many div. So it is taking div 1,
Okay.
okay, and inside that div 1, it is taking another div, okay, another div, and then it is going to div. So like this, it is going down, okay. Then it is taking div 1 and then div 2, because there are two divs, and inside that we have span, and then we have A. So
Okay.
computer will move on these elements, and then it will give you the value of that element or component, right?
Yeah. So initially, if Firebug, I just need to Google search and install the plugin, right?
No. You have to go to the Firefox.
Okay.
Then type Firebug. It will search in a Google, and it will give you the Firebug add-on
Add
for
on.
Firefox.
Okay.
Just you have to click, and then you can install it, right?
Okay.
So one feature is this, with the help of which you can find a XPath. So
So,
this is an absolute XPath.
okay.
But what is a but it is having a disadvantage. What disadvantage is, if any of the tag has been changed in this XPath, then this XPath will not work for you.
Yeah.
Maybe if developer will change this div or add a new div after this div,
Yeah.
then your XPath is not working, will not work.
Okay.
Understood.
Yeah.
So this is a disadvantage of this absolute XPath.
Okay.
Okay, and as you know that in a software industry, the pages are changing day by day
Yeah.
as per the requirement. So they will never static, and that is not possible that the page will not change in the future also. So we
Okay.
have to make our code like it will work even after the changes.
Okay.
Okay. So for that, what we can do is uh, we have another XPath that is called relative XPath.
Okay.
Relative XPath is better than absolute XPath in many terms. So how we can get the relative XPath? We can we can remove the check mark for this general absolute XPath and then try for this. See, now for the same IMDb image, you will get another type of XPath. Are you getting my point?
Can you show me?
Now,
Can you show me again?
yes. Click on here, then click on here, and you will get an XPath.
Okay.
So this is a relative XPath.
Okay.
So what this means? This means that in the page, this star means that in the whole page, in the whole HTML page, on the whole this web page, if you will find ID equal to home image, then capture that.
Okay.
So what it is doing is star at the rate ID equal to home image. So on the whole page, it will search this home img and give you the value of it. Okay.
Okay.
Or with the help of this, it will find out the component for you.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the benefit of relative XPath. Relative XPath. So now, if anything changes into your page, then even also this XPath is will work. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was an interview question the other day I asked you, right? He was asking me like, what is the difference between the XPath and the and finding an element or something. He was saying like, if there are, multiple duplicate
Mm-hmm.
fields on the page.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
XPath would be easier, and it locates the exact element, something like that.
Oh, yeah, so I got your question. So actually, the interviewer is asking that if I have a common ID for so many of components, then how you will get a particular component from that web page?
Okay.
Okay. So in that case, absolute XPath is better option. Okay. So like if you see here, if you have a relative XPath, so it will find out ID home page
Okay.
OMG.
Okay.
So if this ID is also assigned to some other component, maybe this component or this component, then this will not work.
Okay.
Okay. Why? Because this home img ID is also assigned to some other component.
Yeah.
So the code will confuse that which ID, which component I have to pick up.
Okay.
So in that case, the relative, in that case, the absolute XPath will work because you are taking uh, the computer to that particular component,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
is
So
XPath is faster one, faster compared to the inspect tools? Is it a
inspect tools.
I mean, it works fast. Sorry, not inspect tools in the sense like, using ID, name, and other elements of the attribute, page attribute.
See, uh, relative XPath, absolute XPath is the fastest way to
Okay.
finding any element
Okay.
in from the web page, because you are directly giving the path of that particular component to your code.
Okay. Yeah, he asked that
Okay.
question. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so with the help of that, but it is so the code should not have the code not will not going to check all the components of the web page.
Okay.
Only directly it will go from this HTML to body, then div, and then it will give you this particular component,
Okay. Yeah.
because you have giving the path to that particular to your code. But if you are not giving the path, if you are giving this relative x path, then it is then the code should have to search all the IDs and then match the. It will work like a search
Yeah.
functionality
Yeah. Yes.
after that. So this web page is small. Maybe it will not take time enough to search out the element. But if your web page is so much heavy, then it will uh, the performance will get down for your code gradually.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Okay, so relative XPath works in very well. Sorry, absolute XPath is having his own advantages, and relative XPath is having its own advantages.
Okay.
It depends on requirement whether you want fast, fast, faster script, or whether you want a script which is I can say like which is constant, which can also flexible, which can be changed, which if the code will get changed, then also it will work. Okay, so it depends on the requirement. So
Okay.
maybe your requirement is that my web page will not change now. In
Okay.
the near future, we don't have any plan to change a web page or website. So you can easily use a relative XPath everywhere, and your code will work very fast. Then your script will uh, find elements easily. But
Okay.
if there is any plan to change anything in the future, then you don't have to use relative XPath then. Fine.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So So I am telling you the benefits of. So here you have giving this star and ID at the rate ID equal to home IMG. So with the help, so you can also create this relative XPath. You can also create them. Okay. So the syntax of this relative XPath is first it starts with dot, then two slashes. Okay, and
Okay.
then star. This star means on the whole web page, and then you can give the ID. The whole web page we have to check, we have to search this ID. Got it?
Okay. So what is the?
Yeah.
I mean, to remember the syntax or to say that syntax in words. It's like dot slashes, double quotes at the rate ID equal to element.
Double quote.
I mean,
No, no. It's dot slash slash. Then
okay.
after that star. Okay, and then the ID of the component.
Okay.
Okay, like this. Okay, or
Yeah.
I will mail you some more content based on this absolute and relative XPath,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
that you will, yeah, or maybe I will share you the URL where you can read out about XPath more.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
to understand. Okay, let me search any site for you for which you can do your testing.